Hello lovelies, welcome to my channel. This is two different leave-in conditioners I made with two different ingredients. If you're interested in this video, kindly stick by and let's get into the video. For the first ingredient we are using for the leave-in conditioner is okra. These are unfrozen okra. You can use the fresh chopped okra as well. So what I'm going to do now is pour this chopped okra into a glass container, and then I'm going to add hot boiling water to it. So I'm going to leave this for about 3 hours just to make sure the okra, just to make sure I get a slimy consistency from the water before I sieve it. This is how the okra water is looking like. So what I'm going to do is just to sieve it, and then I'll have my okra gel or okra water. So this is how slimy my okra juice is looking at. So I'm going to set this aside, and then I'm going to do the oil phase. My oil, I have my shea butter, emulsifying wax, which is BTMS 25, and then cocoa butter, as well as my hair growth oil. So I just melted everything together. So after that, the next thing to do is to just add my okra gel or okra water to my oil. At this point, you need to mix everything together very well for about 10 to 15 minutes very well. So after mixing it for a while, and this is what I got after exactly 15 minutes. After mixing and getting that consistency you want, the next thing I'm going to add is my essential oils. So the first essential oil I'm adding is my castor oil. Castor oil is really good. It's going to add a moisture as well as improve hair growth as well. I'll add a strain of the castor oil to it. The next essential oil is the peppermint oil. At this point, you can use any essential oil of your choice. So these are my favorite essential oils I'm adding. So you can do same with yours. So the next essential oil I'm adding is vitamin E oil. This is my vitamin E oil. So I'm just going to pour a drop of that after adding all the essential oils. You can add more, you can add less of essential oil. Oil is up to you and your preference. So I'm going to mix this very well. The mixing is really important. Because this is a water-based leave-in conditioner I'm making, I need to add preservative to it. The preservative I'm adding is German Plus preservative. If you are not adding preservative to yours, make sure your leave-in conditioner doesn't last more than 2 weeks. If it exceeds 2 weeks, you begin to get molds in it. So you need to add preservative to your DIYs, especially if they are water-based DIYs. So the next thing I'm doing is to mix very well. Mixing is really important. You're making sure that the things you're adding to your leave-in conditioners are really mixed together. So now the last thing I'm adding to my fragrance. This is optional. You don't need to do this. I'm doing this because of the smell of shea butter. Shea butter has a certain smell, so yeah, I'm adding a preservative, and also to give my leave-in conditioner that good fragrance that I need. So after adding the fragrance, I'll continue to mix again. Now my okra leave-in conditioner is ready, so I'll just transfer this into a container. Make sure your container is really clean and sterilized before you pour your leave-in conditioner in it. This is my Okra leave-in conditioner. Very simple. You can do this by yourself. This is it. This is my Okra leave-in conditioner. Okra is really good. Okra has a lot of benefits for natural hair. Okra helps in detangling your hair very well. Okra is really good for natural hair, as well as it has a lot of numerous benefits for hair growth. Let's move to the second leave-in conditioner, which is the Flaxseed leave-in conditioner. Flaxseed is also one of the popular Ayurvedic that we use for hair growth. So what I'm going to do is take a quarter cup of the flaxseeds. To do is to boil your flaxseed to get your flaxseed gel. After boiling this, make sure you get a foam on top of your flaxseed, and you know that your flaxseed gel is ready. Allow this to sit for some few minutes before you strain the gel out of the flaxseed. So this is my flaxseed gel, and that I'll set that aside, and then I'll continue with the oil phase. 2 tablespoons of the shea butter, and then I'll take a chunk of the cocoa butter as well. I'm showing you here on how to get your oil phase. So the next thing is the BTMS 25. I'm going to add about 3 teaspoons of the BTMS. BTMS is to help your water phase and then the oil phase mix together. You don't want your oil sitting on top of your leave-in conditioner. So that's the purpose of the BTMS 25. So I'll add my hair growth oil to it, and then the next thing is to melt everything together. Make sure your shea butter and then your BTMS dissolve very well in the oil. So after that, the next thing is to add my flaxseed gel to the oil. You need to stir just like we did in the Okra leave-in conditioner. At this point, you really need to continue mixing, and as you mix, you add your flaxseed gel to it, and then continue to mix to get that consistency you are looking for. So I'm adding xanthan gum to my leave-in conditioner. Xanthan gum is going to thicken my leave-in conditioner, and before you add your xanthan gum, you need to mix it with glycerin. Mixing it with glycerin is going to give it that smooth consistency before you add it to your leave-in conditioner. This is going to prevent moles in your leave-in conditioner. You need to mix very well. And as you mix, you realize that your leave-in conditioner begins to thicken up, and this is how my leave-in conditioner looks like. You can see the effect of the xanthan gum in the leave-in conditioner. You can see it gets thickened by the time. So now I'm going to add my essential oils to it. I'm adding castor oil and then vitamin E oil to it. You can use any essential oil of your choice. So as you add it, you mix everything together very well. It's very important. Now the next thing to do is to add my preservative, and the preservative I'm adding is German Plus preservative. So you just add a drop of that to it. Here I didn't add fragrance to my leave-in conditioner, so yeah. So the next thing is to just transfer it into a clean container, and then you have your Flaxseed leave-in conditioner. Thank you very much for watching this video. I really do appreciate it. If you're new to my channel, kindly do subscribe to this channel. Also give this video a thumbs up, leave a comment, and I'll see you all lovelies in my next video. Bye.